No, I think that's important. I think we could jump in and just talk about the whys. Okay. I think first and foremost, like being able to set the expectation of, okay, I hear this everywhere. I see this everywhere. It's stressing me out because I've been told I need to get X amount of grams in a day. And it's one more thing to think about, but like what makes protein important?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of benefits to consuming enough protein, especially if you're someone who's interested in changing your physique, building muscle, losing body fat, being healthy in general. If you're like on this path of trying to pursue better health, then getting enough protein is definitely a place that you can start. And it's like one of those early boxes you should check. Mm-hmm. It's like one of the big boulders that you want to try and get in place before you worry about some of the other like random details.
Yeah.
The benefits of getting enough protein in are it supports lean muscle mass. So it helps you build and maintain muscle tissue on your body, which is hugely important especially as we age, so we can stay resilient and strong. Having muscle mass on your body also helps with your metabolism and your metabolic health, the way that your body can handle carbohydrates and sugar and stave off things like diabetes. And when you consume enough protein, you provide your body with what are called amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, and they're like the building blocks of your muscles, but there are also specific functions that all amino acids have in our bodies. So they support, athletic performance, or they support sleep. Your body uses amino acids for so many different things. I mean, we have talked about peptides in the past. It's like a huge, a popular subject right now. People are talking about peptides, the benefits of them, how they can be used. But a peptide is just a chain of amino acids. Yep. So peptide really is just like a form of protein. Yep. That's like, it's a form of protein that's strung together in a way that signals something to your body. Yep. And all amino acids in our body actually signal certain things. So getting enough protein provides your body with enough amino acids so we can detoxify our livers and we can sleep well and we can have athletic performance, and all sorts of functions in our body rely on the signaling of these amino acids, not just for muscle mass or things like that.
Yeah. And in terms of like, we've talked about already, like bad, shitty proteins, like whatever you call it. How do you define good versus bad in terms of our protein intake?
So are you talking about the quality of the protein?
Yeah. Like, like if I'm gonna select options.
Yeah.
If I'm seeking ways to increase my protein intake, like how do I go about finding ones that are going to be good and ones that are not going to be beneficial?
For me, it has a lot to do with picking things that are naturally occurring. So I believe that our systems, our bodies, us as humans evolved in line with nature, right? So our biology is used to seeing, when I say used to seeing, our biology relies and depends on certain nutrients, vitamins, minerals, cofactors, proteins, amino acids that we have interacted with for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. So if you go into the store and you buy protein Cheez-Its, for example,
which I need to go find so I can guilt-free sit on the couch and eat some Cheez-Its.
The quote unquote protein and the ingredients that are in that food are not things that our biology is quote unquote used to seeing, things that we evolved with. So that those are going to be like new implements to our human physiology that our bodies don't really know what to do with.
Yeah.
If we consume proteins from things that are naturally occurring, like chicken eggs, duck eggs, whatever, beef, turkey, pork, whatever that looks like. I mean, you can also get protein from some certain plant foods, and the amino acids in those plant foods can be beneficial for you too. But finding protein in general, it's always going to be coming from animal foods. That's like the biggest source of protein that are naturally occurring. that protein is also going to be paired with some amount of fat that has fat soluble vitamins in it. It's going to be paired with minerals. It's going to be paired again with cofactors and all sorts of things that are in this piece of steak, let's say, for example, that are recognizable to your body. So your body can see that, take it, and say, oh, I know exactly what to do with this. Digest it and use it efficiently to, again, maintain muscle mass and do a bunch of other functions in your body with those amino acids.
Yeah, one of the things you said on one of the episodes you did a while back that has stuck with me ever since, and I feel like I use this a lot with clients, is like, if I eat something that was, let's take an animal that was once living, and amino acids are meant to create living tissue, it's much easier to create life from something that was once alive. Like I feel like that really resonated with me.
Yes.
And that's just a really easy way to think about it. And you mentioned, like, you know, there's a lot of different like plant sources of proteins, and I don't think it's you know, right to like knock those sources, but one thing that's important to include is that when we talk about amino acids, animal proteins are one of the few sources of proteins that have a complete profile of amino acids. So when we're trying to, like, you know, those amino acids need to go into our system and they need to complete a task. And that task is rebuilding tissue. If it's, you know, creating hair follicles, if it's skin, if it's, you know, I had a hard workout and my muscle tissue is broken down, like the amino acids go into the body and they have a role. And it's much more efficient that when those aminos are present, all of them are present. It's like doing a group project. Like if I had 5 people in a group project and one of them decided to go like hang out and not do anything, well, I'm not going to effectively accomplish that group project in a, you know, a feasible amount of time, as well as I would if I had 5 strong working members. Maybe just a really basic analogy to like clearly paint that. But I really liked how you shared the like life to life example.
Yes.
So
yeah, it's much more efficient for your body to take something that was alive and turn it into you than to take some like processed dead food product that's made of shitty ingredients and turn that food into this physical body. Because that's really what we're doing when we consume food. Like that's at the base level of it. What we're really doing is we're taking that food and we're turning it into us. Yeah. Because we have to, our cells are turning over all the time, right? We have to recycle things, or parts of our body are like dying off and shedding, and we're killing off these cells and recycling them, and we're having to reproduce ourselves all the time. It's estimated, I mean, it's changed over the years, like what the estimation is. And, you know, the rough estimate is like every year, every cell in your body turns over. Apparently that is like a little bit different with like your brain and different parts of your body. Like your brain might turn over more slowly than other parts of your body. But you could basically assume that like if you go one solid year of eating really clean, you'll be like a completely different person. Much, you know,
dude,
like basically all of the parts of your body have been replenished and rebuilt with better nutrition.
Yeah.